Why am I struggling with retroactive jealousy? If I had $1 for every time that I've been asked that question, I'd be a rich man. And the truth is, depending on you, your history, your past, your partner's past, and your individual circumstances, there could be many, many potential reasons why you're struggling with retroactive jealousy, i.e. intrusive thoughts and obsessive curiosity about your partner's past relationships and or sexual history. But in today's video, I'm going to keep it very brief. I'm going to break down the top 3 most likely potential reasons why you are still struggling with retroactive jealousy. My name is Zachary Stockill, and since 2013, I've been working one-on-one with hundreds of men and women from all over the world, helping them overcome retroactive jealousy, helping them overcome obsessive jealousy, and often save their relationships. If you'd like more information about my work or you'd like to work with me one-on-one, please visit my website at retroactivejealousy.com. Okay, 3 main potential reasons you could still be struggling with retroactive jealousy. Take this for what it's worth. Obviously, I don't know you and your particular circumstances, but I've been working this issue for a long time. I've dealt with hundreds of clients one-on-one, actually thousands at this point, if you include the email consults. I think I have a pretty good handle on this issue. Here are my top 3 potential reasons you're still struggling with retroactive jealousy. The first possibility is you're struggling with a particularly nasty, particularly painful manifestation of OCD. OCD stands for obsessive compulsive disorder. I'm sure you've probably heard of it by now. But usually when people think of OCD, they think of things like, someone goes to bed at night and they're not sure if they locked the door, so they go check the door 50 times to make sure that it's locked. Other people struggle with compulsions that involve washing their hands obsessively. There are many different manifestations of OCD, and while I'm definitely not a qualified professional to diagnose you or anyone with OCD, the truth is many of the most common symptoms that people experience when they're experiencing retroactive jealousy, such as obsessive curiosity about their partner's past, unwanted intrusive thoughts about their partner's past, unwanted intrusive, what I call mental movies, about their partner's past relationships and or sexual history, compulsively questioning their partner about minute details about their partner's past that really don't matter. All of these symptoms are closely related to many people's experiences of obsessive compulsive disorder. So if that sounds like you, looking into the literature on OCD can be very helpful. There's a very good book called Brain Lock, which I strongly encourage you to take a look at. I did a whole big breakdown of that book. I'll post a link in the description. It's a free video. You don't have to sign up for anything. You can watch that as well. But the point is, start looking for information about dealing with intrusive thoughts, overcoming and managing OCD. All of that literature can be very helpful to you if you're dealing with symptoms relating to your partner's past that fit the description or fall into the ballpark, shall we say, of obsessive compulsive disorder. The second potential reason you could still be struggling with your partner's past is plain old irrational fear and insecurity. Many people watching this video won't like to hear that. They'll think, oh, I'm not insecure about anything. I'm not afraid of anything. Okay, sit down with yourself, be honest, and ask yourself, what is the fear? If you're struggling with your partner's past on some level, maybe you're struggling to come to terms with some of the decisions they've made in their past. Maybe you're afraid that you can't trust them. Maybe they've lied about their past, in the past. Whatever your particular circumstances, sit down and try to get as crystal clear as you can about the fear, because there is some sense of fear inspiring all of these feelings. And it can take some time and effort. Working with a coach or a therapist can be very helpful. It can take some time to get to the bottom of these fears and insecurities, but once you do, everything starts improving from there. Once you start identifying in great detail exactly what it is that you're afraid of, it immediately becomes much less fearful. So again, ask yourself, what is the fear? What is my fear? And go deeper and deeper and deeper into that as you can. You can also frame it as, what is my insecurity, right? This isn't relevant to all people, but it is relevant to many. In other words, did my partner's ex make more money than me? Were they a better lover? Were they better in bed? Were they happier? Was my partner happier in her relationship with her ex? These are all possibilities, but again, similar to identifying your fear, insecurity can be considered a synonym for fear. Identify whatever it is that you're insecure about and start confronting and identifying and overcoming those insecurities. This is a big topic. I've already done a lot of content on working towards overcoming insecurities in all of my online products, my books, my courses, and many videos on this YouTube channel. But the point is, identifying your fear, identifying your insecurity will go a long way toward overcoming retroactive jealousy. The third and final potential reason why you could be struggling with retroactive jealousy maybe for a long period of time, especially if you've actively started putting in the work to beat it. If you've actually started doing something to truly confront and overcome this issue. I'm not just talking about watching a free video on YouTube now and then. I mean, you're scheduling an appointment with a therapist, you're reading books, you're changing your habits, you're learning new habits, you're investing in yourself, whatever that means for you, to get this problem sorted. If that sounds like you and you're still struggling with retroactive jealousy, truly, one possibility is there could be a serious incompatibility in the relationship. There could actually be serious red flags that you should be paying attention to. One of the most common misconceptions about me and my work is I say that retroactive jealousy is always 100% irrational. And of course, that's not true. I would say for the people who come to me and work with me, 9 times out of 10, it is irrational. But for every 1 time out of 10, I do get a client who comes to me, tells me about their partner, tells me about their partner's past, and crucially, tells me about their current relationship with their partner. And it's very clear there are glaring red flags that this person needs to be aware of. I'm not necessarily saying that they need to break up with their partner and all the rest. Of course not. I'm not prescribing that for everyone who thinks they might be struggling with incompatible values. But it is worthwhile, if you're in this camp, if you're struggling with your partner's values, to spend some serious time with yourself, not your partner, but with yourself, trying to get to the bottom of your own values. What do I believe in? What are my standards? What are my values? What are my boundaries in relationships? And how does my partner fit into that? Also be sure you are taking into account your partner's current actions in the relationship. Sometimes people get locked in this mindset of only focusing on their partner's past from years ago, without taking into account how their partner has shown up in their current relationship. Because that will tell you a lot about who your partner is, their character, their values, and all the rest. Don't only be focusing on the past, be sure you're focusing on how your partner has shown up in your current relationship as well. If you're at all interested in evaluating their character, and in certain circumstances, evaluating the risk management, or should I say managing the risk associated with continuing in a relationship with your partner. But above all, if you're struggling with retroactive jealousy and you're feeling stuck, I put out all kinds of resources that can help you get started overcoming this, regardless of the decision you make for the future of your relationship. Because maybe you're watching this video right now and you're not even sure if you want to continue on in a relationship with your partner. You can't stop thinking about their past, but maybe you're not sure if you want a future with that person. If that sounds like you, I put together a number of resources that I think you'll find helpful, and you can start with something that's completely free. You can unsubscribe anytime, that's fine. Click a link in my bio to go to my website to sign up for a free 4-part mini course that will help you get started overcoming retroactive jealousy. Again, you can click the link in my bio for all the details, just sign up, give me your email address, and I'll send it to you over the course of a week, a free 4-part mini course on how to get started putting this issue to bed for good. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching. If you got anything out of this video, please take a minute to let me know by clicking the like button below. You can also make sure to leave a comment beneath this video telling me what you think, good, bad, ugly. I would appreciate hearing from you. Also be sure you are subscribed to my channel to be notified of new videos moving forward. Thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you again very soon.